Sarcastic Fringehead. The Sarcastic Fringehead is small. It lives inside narrow holes, rocks, shells, anything it can fit into. At first glance, the Sarcastic Fringehead doesn't seem important. It barely moves. It barely leaves its hiding spot. But the Sarcastic Fringehead is not hiding. It's waiting. Because when another fish gets too close, the Sarcastic Fringehead explodes. Its mouth opens unbelievably wide, stretching into a massive display of color and size, far bigger than the fish itself should be able to create. And this isn't just for show. Goblin Shark. The Goblin Shark looks unfinished. Long snout. Pale skin, a face that doesn't seem to belong to anything alive today. And for a long time, almost no one ever saw a goblin shark, because the goblin shark lives in the deep ocean far below, where light can reach. Slow, almost lazy in the way it moves. Nothing about the goblin shark suggests speed, until it feeds, because the goblin shark doesn't bite like other sharks. Its jaw detaches, shoots forward, extends out of its own face to grab prey in a fraction of a second. Blue dragon. The blue dragon doesn't look real. Bright blue. Silver patterns. Perfect symmetry spreading out like wings. The blue dragon looks more like a design than an animal. And somehow, it lives right at the surface of the ocean, floating upside down, carried by currents, completely exposed. At least, that's what it looks like. Because the blue dragon is not defenseless. The blue dragon feeds on venomous creatures, like the Portuguese man-o-war. But instead of being harmed by the venom, the blue dragon stores it, concentrates it, and then uses it for its own defense. Dumbo Octopus. The Dumbo Octopus looks harmless. Small body, soft movement, two fins that look more like ears than anything functional. Nothing about the Dumbo Octopus suggests danger, and that's what makes it confusing. Because the Dumbo Octopus lives deeper than almost any other octopus on Earth, thousands of meters below the surface, in complete darkness, under crushing pressure. The Dumbo Octopus doesn't chase its prey. It drifts above the ocean floor, quietly searching for small crustaceans and worms. Barreleye Fish. The Barreleye Fish looks like something is missing, or worse, like something is exposed that shouldn't be. Because the head of the Barreleye Fish is transparent. You can actually see inside. Two bright green eyes sitting inside a clear dome, floating in fluid, facing upward most of the time. For a long time, scientists thought the Barreleye Fish couldn't even move its eyes, but they were wrong. The Barreleye Fish can rotate them, slowly shifting its gaze forward when it needs to feed, then back upward to scan the water above. And that tells you everything about how it survives. The deeper you look at the Barreleye Fish, the harder it is to understand how something like this even evolved. Leafy Sea Dragon. The Leafy Sea Dragon doesn't look like something alive. It looks like seaweed, just drifting in the current, doing nothing. And that's exactly how the Leafy Sea Dragon survives. The Leafy Sea Dragon feeds on tiny crustaceans, slow, almost invisible creatures in the water. So instead of moving fast, it barely moves at all. Its entire body is covered in leaf-like extensions, not for swimming, not for fighting, just to disappear. Predators don't ignore the Leafy Sea Dragon because it's dangerous. They ignore it because they don't even recognize it as an animal.